What's up, Pistons fans? It's your boy King, man. Well, another victory. Another victory in the Summer League. We only lost one game so far. Horribly lost one game so far. I did not like that game whatsoever. I didn't get a chance to come on here and talk to you guys about it, man. But yeah, I didn't like that one. So, Pistons take care of business against Miami today. Semi-impressive performance from a couple of guys out there. It's like these guys been taking turns. Ron Holler didn't play today as he shouldn't be playing. After the first game, I would have pulled him, to be honest. I don't know. It's nothing else you're trying to prove. Once I seen the jump shot falling and him getting a little bit more confident in what he did that first game, I would have pulled him. But that's just me. Whatever. Took care of Miami today. Man, it was some pretty good games on besides our game today. But Summer League has been pretty impressive. I've been impressed with this class. So as far as the Pistons goes, we'll see. We'll see. Let's talk.
Hey, King paying for gas.
All right, Pistons fans. So, where do I start? Hot start. That's where I start. Hot start, man. Everything was falling. Everything was falling from three-point land for the Pistons, man. When you look at it, obviously the headliner is Bobi Klintmans. He came out ready to shoot today. I was waiting for this type of game from him. Ended up with 20 points. So, Ron Holland out. I wanted to see Bobi step up, and he did that today. Like I said, he has a world of potential, man. It's just getting reps for him is very, very important. He needs to get on the court and get used to guys and being out there with guys, and he needs to get those shots up in real game situations. And practice is one thing, man, but we talking about practice. You know what I'm saying? So you can only get so much out of practice. You need to be on the court and take opportunities that you can to get shots up and get real scenarios out there with your teammates. But today, he came out and he was ready to play. He's ready to play. Like I said, tough performances all across the board in other spots. Chaz Lanier, tough game shooting. Didn't really shoot the ball well today. But through their defense, which is I'm probably sure that they heard something after that last game that we lost. But through their defense and through that hot start, the Pistons was able to take care of business today. So, like I said, I had to go in and out the game today. I was out taking family photos with the family and trying to watch on my phone. And, for what it was worth, that start, I got to see the first quarter before I ended up leaving. So, that start was great for them. So it carried over. But pretty much in a nutshell, this is all you're going to get out of Summer League. You know what I'm saying? I say all the time, we have to keep the same energy every single season. It's the Summer League. You want to see good habits, right? I don't want to get to breaking it down. I want to sound like your grandpa repeating itself all the time. So I'm going to just stop it there. You want to see good habits. That's what you're looking for in the Summer League. All the other stuff, trying to feel like a guy is going to be a superstar coming out of the Summer League, you can forget it. Because guess what? Those guys who actually start in the NBA, the ones who actually get on the floor for those NBA teams, they're fast, they're strong, they're great shooters, they're veterans, they're superstars. So the Summer League is one thing, but the real game is the real game. And that's where I want to see, some of these guys like Bobi Klintmans get an opportunity. I can't wait to preseason so he can get out there with guys who actually play in NBA games to some extent. But like I said, for some of the familiars, I bring it up all the time with Dennis Jenkins, even though he's only been in, a couple of summer leagues, he's just been around a lot of basketball. That's the point. He's been around the Pistons a lot. He played 7 games for us last season. In 7 games, I believe. So, like I said, and then in disaster season, he's been around for a little while. So, like I said, the confidence is going to be there on a different level because, like I said, he's in the G League. He's around the Pistons team a lot. Well, with these rookies, it's a little bit different, especially a guy in Chaz Lanier who, as far as my evaluation goes with him over this summer league so far, the kid can shoot. He can shoot. You got to find him, get him open shots. But in his movements out there on the court, I still feel like I'm watching a college basketball player. And that's probably why he goes in the second round. His movement coming around screens, spots where he's at, when he gets the ball, it's more like pass. It's like a college type of feel. I can't explain it. I don't see NBA role player yet. You know what I'm saying? Because that's most likely what he's going to end up being if he gets to that stage where he can get on the court. He's going to be a guy you bring in to shoot the basketball for you. I don't see that yet. So he needs more and more reps. He just got here. It's just the beginning. But I'm looking forward to it. The kid can shoot, man. He can shoot. Even though he had a bad shooting performance today. Not bad. It's with a shoot, bro. Sometimes I don't like saying bad shoot performance. It just sounds criminal to me, man, because with shooters, yeah, you have excellent games. You have tough games. I just don't like using the label bad names. That's just me. I mean, bad games. That's me. That's me personally. So, I think the kid really can shoot that basketball. And I think that, if anything else, is what's going to get him on the court. I heard him say when they interviewed him at halftime last game, that he was focusing on defense too and trying to take on the Detroit Pistons mantra and everything else. That's fine and dandy, bro. But what's going to get you on the court, Mr. Lanier, is shooting the basketball. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Knock down shots. Put the basketball in the basket. That's how it works, man. But then, like I said, on the flip side, you look at guys like Bobi Klintmans, who's out there throwing passes behind his back and, you know what I'm saying, running down and pulling up threes at his size. And, like I said, he has so much potential in different things that he can do. He can find different ways to get himself on the court. Is he ready to be a backup power forward yet? I don't know. I can't say yes. I can't say no because I just haven't seen enough. I haven't seen enough of him. And that's why I say I look forward to stuff like preseason, man, because, like I said, when you're in camp and you get good reports out of camp, you want to see that translate over to preseason. That's a part of camp, right? I think that's where, if he wants to make some headway and get himself somewhere where he's close to getting on the court, that's where you do it at. That's where you do it in front of coach's eyes, right? Summer league is one thing. You're out there playing with total strangers on your team. Y'all threw some stuff together real quick. A couple of vanilla plays that you might know already. But no, when you're in preseason, when you're in training camp, you're going over things that you actually will do in a real NBA game, and you're playing with your actual real teammates. Those are the guys I want him to build chemistry with because they know how to use Bobi Klintmans' abilities. So they know what he's good at. I'm probably listen. If you're Jalen Duren, you're lobbying to get a guy like Bobi Klintmans on the court. Why? Because he passes you the ball and make you look good. If you notice how he plays with the other centers, he sets the other centers up all the time. Imagine him doing that with Jalen Duren out there on the court. That would be a real big, duo out there. I'm talking about in the future once, if he gets to that point to where they can get minutes on the floor together. But he's the prototype type of guy we want playing next to Duren. A big man that can pass, a big man that can stretch the floor, a big man that, which is what he's showing now in the summer league, that will take you off the dribble. you know, he still got to improve at it. I'm not saying he's NBA starter level doing that, but this is the prototype big man, and we're raising him. We're farming him right here in Detroit. So I don't know. I'll be talking all day, man. Well, let me know what you guys, think in the comments about this summer league so far. And, like I said, my time has been very, very limited to come in front of this camera, man. I've been dealing with a lot of things going on. I'm back in some medical situations, man. Your brother back been acting up, spine been acting up. So family photos, and I got all type of stuff going on. But make sure you guys, if you're not subscribed to my other family channel, I'll drop it down in the description for y'all. The video for today is going to be coming out probably tonight or tomorrow. So you can get a little bit more details of what's going on. But, with that said, man, I appreciate you guys for watching and just clicking on the video. I just want to say thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one.